Press the bell icon on the YouTube app to never miss a video from Newslaundry.
Hello and welcome to one more edition of Newslaundry interviews. And I have a very special guest with me today. And to introduce that guest, I am just going to read her Twitter bio because it's damn amusing. Our guest has introduced the vibrator to the Indian silver screen and gave employment for years to come to countless trolls and other vermin. Also an actor, just throwing it in there. More than Bollywood. So, hello, Swara Bhasker. Hello.
Oh no! I should have known that this would happen to me someday.
Of course.
And
Oh,
I should
it
have
hasn't
known
happened
to
before.
do it.
Yeah. Oh, it hasn't happened before. I have the privilege of doing this first.
Yeah, no one has read my Twitter bio out as my introduction. And this is actually a new bio. People have read the old one. This is the new one. I put this up 2-3 days ago.
The reason why I sometimes describe myself as an OG Swara Bhasker fan, I will just show you why. It's because of this wonderful little thing. Okay?
Oh! Yeah,
Yes.
my God, you have that. I don't have that.
Oh, I am a privileged individual. I got this straight from Parliament, okay?
What the hell?
Look at this amazing DVD
Did you
box
steal
set.
it? I don't have this.
I'm not going to reveal how I got it. It was it was an operation that was, required much effort. I have to tell you this. So this was aired in 2014, right? So I got a DTH connection just for this, and this used to be my Ramayan. Okay, so I used to on every Sunday, 12 baje, I would be waiting, and then I would watch it.
Actually, it's amazing because when I found out, I was like, wait, you've dramatized the Constituent Assembly debates, like the
Right.
world's most boring thing, like something you can use as a torture instrument to kill people and extract like state secrets. Like they've dramatized that, and I think that it shows the caliber of that team of, Shyam Benegal sir, Atul Tiwari ji, and Shama Zaidi. I mean, these are also, of course, Atul ji and Shama ma'am are like amongst the most stalwart of our writers
Right.
in the industry. And I mean, it was just, when I watched it, I was like, wow, I'm actually interested. Like,
Yeah.
ये classes मैं civics में bunk करती थी school में, लेकिन अभी मैं इसको बैठ के देख रही हूँ.
Yeah. Also because you were hosting it, so
Listen, but it was bizarre because I used to be, and Shyam sir is very particular about teleprompter. He didn't want the use of a teleprompter.
Oh,
So
okay.
I have ratified all those lines in Hindi.
So you are now very famous for, of course, I do consider you as an activist of sorts as well, apart from being an actor. Do you define yourself as an activist or do you not?
I don't, actually, because I don't think that I've done, in my previous bio, I'd called myself an armchair activist.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that I do enough work on the ground to deserve being called an activist. I think that I know a lot of activists. I've seen them at work, and I think that they work very hard. They're very relentless. I am basically a bit of a... I'm a well-intentioned, I guess I'm a well-intentioned sort of ally is how I would describe myself to a lot of people's causes. And of course, there are certain causes for which I think I have actually gone on the ground, whether it was like the CA/NRC protests that happened. And I think that was the first time I'd actually gotten on the ground in that sense. So I think it was actually Kanhaiya's campaign that gave me a real sense of the vibrancy of Indian democracy, because it was so amazing. And of course, his campaign was also full of music and sort of cultural sort of programs and very high decibel, very energetic, a lot of young people, a lot of idealism, enthusiasm, and so on. So it was actually wonderful to experience it. It was the first time ever that I was giving speeches in public in Hindi to like thousands of people.
Since March, theaters have been closed, right? And you just released a web series, Rasbhari. I just saw this news that Disney Hotstar is lining up a lot of big budget movies to be released on their platforms, I think this month. What is the difference between releasing a movie on an OTT platform versus releasing it in the theater? And how much losses will this cause?
There is a lot of different people who are involved in the process of So it's actually really funny. In a film, you only see the actors and the people on screen and the directors and a couple of the elite technical crew, and you think that that's the team. But actually, films have like 3 stages in which they are, where different sets of people work. So actually, there's a lot of levels and a lot of people involved in this business before it hits the screen, right? Now, the decision to sell directly to OTT is going to damage basically the
third phase.
The exhibitors, the exhibitors and independent distributors the most. Because what's happening is that the studios who are the producers and the distributors, whether it's a Dharma or a Yash Raj or a Fox or whatever, they are going to get their monies from the OTT.
Do you think it like now democratizes the whole ecosystem? Like, because then Akshay Kumar is releasing a movie on Disney Hotstar, whereas say you will also release a movie on Disney Hotstar versus anybody else. So this outsider-insider problem, or this big star, small star problem, do you think it gets solved now because of OTT?
I think that definitely what the OTT platform has done is that it has given us a new set of talent. So, for example, Patal Lok and Jaideep Ahlawat, the discovery, or I should say rediscovery of Jaideep Ahlawat. Jaideep, I mean, I remember Jaideep, of course I know Jaideep, but other than that, I remember Jaideep's performance in Gangs of Wasseypur is absolutely stunning performance.
Yes.
And then we kind of didn't quite, I don't think he got the kind of opportunities that his talent deserves. And now with Patal Lok, finally, after almost 10 years, or maybe not 10 years, but like, actually 10 years, or 8, 9 years, whatever, he has this.
He has a following now, like a proper following.
No, a following, but also finally he has that recognition for the kind of talent that he has actually had that access to an audience. Forget Amitabh Bachchan, Dilip Kumar was an outsider, Devanand was an outsider.
Yeah.
I mean, Amitabh Bachchan, Shah Rukh Khan, Deepika Padukone, Priyanka Chopra, Irfan Khan. I mean, I'm saying that from when Sunil Dutt Saab was an outsider. So the thing is that I think that it's important to understand why the industry has very entrenched relationships and relationship-driven business.
There is this theory, and I don't know if it's true, but you can tell me, that whenever Bollywood stars or any stars speak out about political issues that do not agree with the current political dispensation, and I'm not talking about now, but it's like traditionally it has happened that Congress power में है तो उनके against बोला तो फिर उनको films नहीं मिलेंगी या फिर they'll be boycotted by a certain lobby, right? Not the Times Now kind of lobby, but like a genuine, like a group of people which are powerful in Bollywood. Do you think that happens? And also, if so, how do you break that? Is there a way to break that?
I think actually that this kind of targeted harassment is not something that we had seen before the current government. Like, this is a post-2014 phenomenon, for sure. Just like this kind of trolling and this kind of social media, cyberbullying, cyber harassment, social, the IT cells, the organized attacks, like that is a post-2013, I would say, phenomena. Similarly, this kind of what we see in Bollywood, the Congress government, in my memory of it, and also the reason I say this is because there are tweets to support this. I think that Bollywood, because it's ultimately a business, and no businessman wants to basically mess with the powers that be, because why would you just add risk? Plus, films have all kinds of governmental clearances. They have a very close relationship of patronage, actually, at one level with the government, because not patronage, but I mean, it's institutionalized, but it's actually basically those are things that you can use to harass producers.
Right.
So you need clearances from censor board, animal welfare board, like all the levels of permission you need. Then, of course, in India, there's this nonsense of vigilante violence. I think the one very bad example that the Congress government had set was this whole business of banning films, without, whenever there was a controversy, these easy bans of films. So producers are actually quite vulnerable. So I actually understand the need to keep the government on your side.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching this interview with Swara Bhasker. Of course, this is behind the paywall. So if you want to watch the full wonderful interview with Swara Bhasker, please subscribe to News Laundry and pay to keep news free, right? Because when the public pays, the public is served. And when advertisers pay, advertisers serve, right? And Swara Bhasker, do you have anything to say about media and subscription?
I think that I just want everyone to know that I'm also a News Laundry subscriber. So yeah.
तुम पूरा इंटरव्यू देखोगे पेवॉल के पीछे. Like amazing.